So there is something I've been warning people about when it comes to ADA since all the way back in November of 2023. And, it's funny because since that time, I've been laughed at. People have said, oh, this isn't a thing. It's not going to affect ADA. There's too many coins. But yet now some of these bigger discussions are really truly arising about an ADA supply shock. And I want to talk about why this is in fact happening, some signs that it's occurring possibly even right now, and what this could in fact do to price for ADA. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So I have to say that if you just look at charts, it's very difficult to see exactly what I'm talking about here. We're obviously in a downtrend and have been since the early part of December, and we're just kind of following what the rest of the crypto market is doing. And really, you don't see the signs in the charts of these supply shocks until we're seeing excitement, till we're seeing buying. And actually, this supply shock is one of the reasons why ADA went on a massive run during this time in November, which was obviously very exciting. But we haven't even seen the biggest impact from this yet. And I really want to show you guys what I mean here. Now, there are some references to this by other creators in the space, and it's coming up more and more frequently now. And in fact, DZBTC, I believe he's one of the guys for Discover Crypto. He actually made this video, Cardano holders get ready, expert warns of supply shock. So one of the things he showed in this video was actually a post talking about people wanting to leave, obviously, Coinbase and move to Kraken, but people have been unable to send ADA. In fact, it's been talking about delayed sends. Now, this doesn't have to do with the Cardano blockchain, guys, because the Cardano blockchain, 100% uptime, no network congestion or anything like that. So why would there, in fact, be delays in sending the ADA? Well, it's possible that ADA supply is in fact running out. People need to remember that when you have a wallet on an exchange, you're not actually holding the asset. The exchange is custodying it for you in a centralized wallet, meaning that it's holding the assets for all these different people. And what we've been seeing over time, I'll get to in just a moment, but it's been playing out for a very long period of time. And there is going to be an inflection point where this really does hit price in a big way. Now, what he does reference in here as well is this guy, Lark Davis, huge creator in the space. And what he's talking about is obviously this potential fit for Cardano as the blockchain that the US Treasury is done on because of obviously transparency, 100% uptime, a US based crypto. What we need to remember as well is that, Elon Musk is obviously spearheading this big blockchain embrace in the US. And why this is in fact so important is we know that there are connections between obviously Charles Hoskinson and Elon Musk. I know a lot of people have wanted me to speculate on whether I think this meeting at the end of the month that Charles Hoskinson has is in fact with Elon Musk. Guys, it's 100% possible. What's interesting here is we obviously know that Charles Hoskinson has been, obviously has had meetings in reference to SpaceX, at least as of late here, which is likely what the NDAs are under. So we may actually be seeing the Cardano blockchain working with Elon Musk, both in the government capacity, but also in the enterprise capacity, which I think makes this even more of a wild concept. But basically Lark Davis is talking about demand that comes down the road. But I want to talk about demand now, because what we've been seeing is this consistent trend of removal. All right. So we have seen ADA be one of the most removed assets from exchanges for a very long period of time. And what I mean by that is people have been accumulating ADA, removing from exchanges, putting it either in cold storage or putting it in a DeFi hot wallet, whatever it may be. And why that is in fact so significant is when we think about the Cardano ecosystem in general, there's not really much for fiat off ramps. Okay. So a move from a centralized exchange to DeFi is a very calculated move. And this has been a move that has been taking place consistently. In fact, when we look at the weekly chart in terms of this spot flow, how many green weeks do you see on here? Not many. I mean, even the green week that we're seeing right now, which started on February 9th, it's only $1.37 million. All right. Compared to some of these weeks of hundreds of millions of dollars of ADA removed from exchanges. So why this is in fact so important is, where does most trading take place? Where is the bulk of the volume? It's on centralized exchanges. Well, if you are seeing this huge, significant removal of supply from those exchanges, if you have a holder base that has major long-term conviction, guess what? It starts to affect price in a big way. But the final piece of the puzzle is actually going to be that major buying activity across the market, that major adoption taking place across the market, right? We saw this hit in a big way back in obviously 2021. We were seeing major removal of supply from exchanges at that point as well. And there was finally this point where there was enough removed and enough excitement in the crypto market in general that it led ADA to run basically from this dollar all the way up to $3 in a very short period of time. We're talking about, mid-July to basically end of August. Okay. So yes, we can start to see this move charts in a big, big way. And I really want to point to what's happened even more from that time to now. It's consistent removal, removal, removal. And what's crazy about this is we can see ADA, a multi-billion dollar asset, a $24 billion asset, move. I don't want to say like a meme coin, but frankly, you could see it attack a $100 billion market cap over the course of probably a couple weeks. All right. Maybe not even that long. So I really just want people to understand that I'm not saying that this is something that's going to hit the charts right now. This is something that is more of a longer term drawn out move. And there is going to be a point where people start realizing, yes, this supply shock is an actual thing. Yes, it is going to impact the charts. Anybody saying that, oh yeah, once we hit $2 or once we hit $3, there's going to be mass selling. Guys, if this was the case, no asset would ever set an all-time high ever again. There's always adoption that is happening. Yes, some people will be taking profit and calling it quits, but I'll tell you what, the people that are buying along the way, they vastly outweigh those that are trying to unload. So I just want to share that with you guys. This is a very exciting thing. It's nice to see other people finally starting to pick up on what I have been talking about. So appreciate you guys as always. Have a great day. Share your love below. Let me know your thoughts. When do you think this will impact ADA? But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.